Namaste. Welcome to Namastehindi. I'm Prerna Khandelwal, a native Hindi speaker, and today we are going to learn about transitive and intransitive verbs in Hindi. Knowing the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs will help you to make sentences in perfect form, for example, present perfect, simple past, and past perfect tenses. Transitive verbs require a special construction called the ne construction. What is a transitive verb? A transitive verb has a direct object, either explicitly stated or implied. How do we find a transitive verb in a sentence? Look for the verb in the sentence and ask yourself, verb what or verb about what? If the verb is transitive, the postposition ne must come right after the subject. For example, if the sentence is I ate a bagel, find the verb which is ate and ask yourself, I ate what? Here the answer to the question is clearly a bagel. That means you have a direct object in the sentence and postposition name must come right after the subject. Therefore, it's going to follow the transitive grammar structure. The sentence, I told her about the play, the verb is told. So ask yourself, I told or talked about what? Again, the answer is clear. You told about the play. So again, this sentence will follow the transitive grammar structure. Even if the sentence was, I talked to him about it, the verb is talked, and you talk about what? It. Even if the object is not a specific thing, the it implies that there is an object or topic which was discussed. So the sentence would still be transitive. Another way to identify an intransitive verb is by trying to add it as a suffix. If the verb can be suffixed with it, then it will be considered as transitive verb. Let's see if verb it makes sense in the following sentences. Sentence, I ate a bagel. Can you say ate it or eat it? Yes, sounds correct. So, eat is a transitive verb. Next sentence, I told her about the play. Can you say tell about it or told about it? Yes. So this is also a transitive verb. Next sentence, I talked to him about it. Can you say talk about it? Yes. Sounds correct. So talk is a transitive verb. Let's look at the subjects for transitive verbs. I, मैंने, we, हमने, she or he informal for far distance, उसने for near distance, इसने, she or he formal for far distance, उन्होंने for near distance, इन्होंने, they for far distance, उन्होंने for near distance, इन्होंने, you formal, आपने for plural, आप लोगों ने, you informal, तुमने, you intimate, तूने, who informal, किसने, who formal or plural, किन्होंने. Note: pronoun plus ne are written together. For example, मैंने. Noun plus ne are written separately. For example, teacher ne, Prerna ne. Remember, when we use subject plus ne in a sentence, the verb always agrees with the gender and number of the object. What is an intransitive verb? If you can't answer the verb what or verb about what questions, then the verb will be intransitive. For example, if the sentence is I went to school, if you ask yourself I went what, it doesn't make sense because the correct question would be I went where. So in this case, the sentence would follow the intransitive grammar structure. The subject will be the same in all tenses. Let's try the second way, saying it after the verb. Can you say go it or went it? No, it doesn't sound correct. So this is an intransitive verb. I hope that explanation helped to learn the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs in Hindi. Let's do some practice with sentences to find the correct subject. He didn't drink tea. Now ask the question, what did he drink? The answer is tea. So this is a transitive sentence. Let's try the it way. Can you say drink it? Yes, it sounds right. So the subject we are going to use unhone for he formal. Next sentence. I lived in Mexico. Ask the question again. What did I live? Doesn't make sense. So this is an intransitive verb and the subject we will use मैं. Next sentence. He has come. Ask the question. What has he come? Doesn't make sense. So this is also an intransitive verb and the subject we are going to use वो. What did you write? We have an indirect object here. He wrote something. So write is also a transitive verb and the subject we are going to use is आपने. Next sentence. You played nicely. Ask the question. What did you play? The question makes sense. And the person must have played something like football or tennis. So this is a transitive verb and the subject we are going to use is आपने. Next sentence. I bought rice. What did I buy? The response is rice. So this is a transitive verb and the subject we are going to use is मैंने. Remember, transitive verbs are always transitive. It doesn't matter if the verb used in simple sentences or question sentences. Drink, write, play, and buy are always going to be a transitive verbs. Now you try. Find out the transitive and intransitive verbs. If you want, you can pause the video. Have you watched Tollywood movies? Question will ask, what have you watched? The answer is Tollywood movies. We got the answer. So watch is a transitive verb. Subject we will use आपने. Next sentence. He has slept. What has he slept? Doesn't make sense. So sleep is an intransitive verb. Subject we will use वो. Next sentence. What did you read? You read something. So read is a transitive verb. Subject we will use आपने. Next sentence. They have made palak paneer. What have they made? Palak paneer. So make is a transitive verb. Subject we will use unhone. Next sentence. Have you done your homework? The question will ask, what have you done? The response we have homework. So do is also a transitive verb and the subject we are going to use is आपने. Stay tuned to watch our next video about present perfect tense part 1. In this video, we are going to make sentences with transitive and intransitive verbs. And that's all the practice for today. Great job. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Namaste.